What is up, guys? We are back with another episode of Q Time, episode 9. Not to be confused with that one Austrian painter, but 9.
Hmm.
Um, sorry, I don't
What
know.
the fuck?
I don't know. Yeah, sorry for missing last week, guys. We had some plans to have a special guest on who I guess we can tell you guys now. Uh, it's gonna be PBM. We're gonna have Mike on next week. So he's supposed
Mhm.
to be on last week, and some scheduling conflicts. Our assistants and our secretaries just couldn't put it together, so we had to put off
Yeah.
the episode from last week, and we just ended up not getting an episode last week. But we're having just me and Max this week. But next week we will be having the PBM on the pod. So that being said, if you guys have any questions that you want us to ask him, any topics you want us to go over, anything in particular, we'll be happy to talk to him about it. I don't know if
Well,
Max has spoken to Mike much lately. I haven't spoken to Mike in a while. I know that he
nope.
moved. I think he moved to Pittsburgh or something like that. Like towards the end of
I thought
Smite.
that was where you're gonna give us the whole rundown of like everything he's done.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't
We're
talked
not
to him
even.
too much, but he's actually
Yesterday
moved
he did
into
this.
yeah.
And last
But I
week,
don't know what he's up to. I don't
I
know what
do
he's
get
up
weekly
to.
updates still because I have
Yeah.
like a microchip I implanted in him. I do that with all my
Nice.
teammates. Um,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
But no, I'm
That's
interested to see
nice.
how he's been and what he's been up to and everything. And yeah, it'll be a fun episode. So yeah, like I said, guys, just let us know what you want us to ask him. What do we want to talk about? You have anything to say about that, Max?
No, I'm excited. I do think this is probably like the last of the Smite people for a little bit. And I do want to apologize for last weekend, skipping last weekend's episode. Alec had a personal thing, not a bad personal thing, actually, a great personal thing that he had to take care
Oh
of.
yeah,
And then I had something that I was going to go do over the weekend, and we didn't have time during the week. And it's been a bit of a scheduling nightmare. And I'm not. I blame myself really because Alec is kind of just like super flexible. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for Polar Bear Mike, anything you were curious about, teaming with him, living with him, playing with him, um, just about him, or that we could
sleeping
ask
with
him,
him.
sleeping with him, making really hot, sweaty love with him, um, all those things that did happen.
It
Yeah,
will
let
be
us know.
revealed.
That will be revealed. Yeah, they that we will drop a tape with this podcast launching. So on my OnlyFans, of course, Alec and I split the revenue 50-50.
Yeah, be sure to subscribe to the Patreon, which gives you unlimited
That's
access to the OnlyFans.
Oh my god,
Oh
OnlyFans.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
actually a fucking crazy name. I can't believe you don't have that yet.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, since you mentioned it, I mean, I guess this can kind of go into the W's that we had, I guess, over the past 2 weeks. But since you mentioned it, it was actually my and Bria's anniversary, our 13-year anniversary, Friday. That's what Max was referring to. So we were maybe gonna record on Friday, and I was like, oh shit, I kind of forgot that it's our anniversary. I didn't forget that it
No, he
was.
didn't forget. You
I
didn't
didn't
forget.
forget. I just was like,
You had something planned already,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
wasn't. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
exactly. But
Yeah, no, he didn't forget that.
but yeah, it was our 13-year anniversary, which was pretty awesome. We had a good night, had a good dinner and everything. And actually, I think I tweeted this, but pretty soon, this is going to age
Oh my
me a
god,
little bit
baby
here.
reveal.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no. Pretty soon, Bria and I will have been together longer than we were apart in our lives. Like we were, like as in,
how does that ever make sense?
like when I was born up until the point that I met Bria is going to be shorter than the time that we started dating until now. So 13 years because we met when I was 15 or 16. I don't know. So basically, in a few years, we'll have been together longer than we were apart, which is, I don't know. I think that's pretty crazy. Like,
You know what is crazy?
what?
You've been together half the time I've been alive.
Yeah, that too. I
That's
mean,
a crazy metric.
yeah.
Y'all
That
are
is pretty
kind of
crazy.
unking
Auntie.
fuck auntie, yeah, uncle and auntie.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was a big W for me. I actually had another one as well. So you guys know, if you listen in the past couple episodes, my car just fell apart. I mean, it didn't actually fall apart. It wasn't that bad, but it was struggling. I was supposed to go to a movie with Tyler Irwind, and halfway there, it just started going crazy. So I didn't have one of these, so I ordered a code reader. I never had one of those, so I got one of those just to see if I could like figure out what the issue was. Figured out what the issue was. I was getting like misfires on my coil, a couple coils, and diagnosed it. Went through the process, ordered some parts, and fixed it all myself. Basically, I just replaced. I was only needing to replace one spark plug, but I replaced all four, and I replaced one of the coils, and it's back to working again. It works perfectly fine now. I still have the codes, or the errors. I have to get rid of those,
You
because
can't clear them.
no, the dongle won't clear them. I think it's because my cars flash. I think you have to use the
The
specific thing.
OBD, the OBD2, like the big screen one.
Yeah. So got to get rid of that, but fixed it and it felt pretty good. A lot cheaper than it would have been if I like brought it in. And honestly, it wasn't even that hard. And like I talked about in I think a few episodes ago, I was just trying to like be a little bit more handy lately, trying to fix stuff on my own and learn more. And yeah, that felt pretty rewarding. I'm pretty happy about that. So
That's a W. Did
yeah,
you need now to get a spark plug out of a car? You need the tool to be able to grab it.
yeah.
Did you have to buy that?
I had to buy a specific magnetic
Yeah,
spark
it's
plug
like it's a
socket.
spark plug puller. I don't remember. It's a socket, yeah, special
Yeah.
socket. Now, be careful. The bottom of the spark plug is the material that will shatter your windshield or any window if you tap it.
Oh yeah,
FYI.
really.
So don't bring those next to any window.
Yeah.
Don't bring it to any glass
I'm just gonna start
because
throwing it.
that's what those windshield things have.
I know what you're talking
The
about.
breakers, like the emergency ones,
Mhm.
they have whatever the material is of the spark plug, so they will instantly shatter your glass with zero.
Yeah. I
like,
have heard that.
pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so careful with that. But
I also
that's
think the
dope.
ceramic around it also easily cracks. You have to be really careful. Like,
Yeah,
even putting
it's
it
really
in.
easy to blow up your spark plug inside your thing if you're not careful. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's
Yeah.
super dope, especially
fun.
following the fact that you were like, I want to do more stuff by myself.
Yeah.
You really start to get put into perspective. Like before I get into my week, there's this guy. Oh shit, I don't remember what his name is on YouTube. He's like this black dude who like fixes his neighbor's shit for free or builds stuff for his neighbors for free. I don't know if you ever seen him.
I don't think so.
But he's like this super dope guy. Him and his wife like retired super early in like their 40s, and now he's built this giant YouTube channel off of just helping like his neighbors with random stuff, or like he'll build them a patio, he'll build them a deck, he'll fix their fence, or just like crazy shit like that. And he shows you like, first of all, it's really not that expensive to get it done. He'll buy the materials as well. He doesn't charge them anything. He's super cool. He'll literally be like, "Yo, Alec, your fence is broken. I
Yeah.
bought everything and I built you a new fence for free." So it's really
He makes a
like,
video out of it.
yeah, he makes a video out of it. He makes content out of it.
That's cool.
And all he asks is that people like and subscribe or whatever. Obviously,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna make money from the YouTube shit, but
Yeah. I mean, it's cool
Um,
either way.
it's a similar like idea that you can really start understanding how the value of things is so bloated just because people don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So the second you kind of start learning shit, you're like, I'll just do it myself. Just
Yeah,
do it myself.
exactly.
Like
We-
my patio is falling apart. I'll just build a patio.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's like
That's dope, though.
because people are more and more removed of like
mhm.
things that you can do, but you just don't, and people don't know how. We talked about it a bunch. Like, it really is easier than you would think if you're just completely blind on like how to build a patio or how to make a bed, like make a bed frame, or how to fix your like a certain thing. I mean, there are some things wrong with your car that you just need like special tools for. That's just
Yeah,
going to be hard to
yeah.
do. But like for the most part, there's a lot of stuff you can do on your own that like I don't know. I think it is. It's been nice though. I've been liking like trying to do it on my own and fix everything, and hopefully some things break again so I can fix them.
No, dude, don't
I'm
wish for
trolling, I'm
things to
trolling.
break. Not with your car, at
Yeah.
least. Hopefully,
Yeah,
some like
true.
hopefully like your door handle falls off your
Yeah,
door in
yeah.
the house, and you can
Yeah.
go and buy a new door handle and
Or maybe
handyman it
create some
together.
things like you were talking about. Maybe I just let me do some woodworking.
Dude.
I watched this one video real quick before you go over your W. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
There's this really cool YouTuber. He's like he's going to be a movie maker one day. Like he does some really good cinematography. He lived in his van for a while. And he recently did one where he got a New York apartment and he like created everything in it. He did all the woodwork in it and he made like his own like desks and like painted everything. It was super cool. But that was his first time doing woodworking as well, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty inspirational. I was like, oh, this guy figured it out. I mean, it took him a while and a lot of effort, but like, you know, he done it.
Yeah.
Done. So
Dude, woodwork in particular is super dope
yeah,
because like it's always so cool to see how the hell things are made in woodworking, especially because it's all like hand done and you gotta flatten it out and then you gotta sand different parts of it and bend
Yeah.
it and mold it because wood can't really bend. so you have to do it so meticulously. I will say though, those people all the time are like, "Oh, I've never done this," and then they create the Mona Lisa.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
not sure if maybe I'm just an idiot or those guys are super talented. He's like, "Yeah, we're just gonna try to make a table. I've never really worked with wood. Like I did a couple classes in school, and then he literally creates this masterpiece. He's like,
Like
oh, it's not bad for my first time.
the table that they ate the Last Supper on, and
Literally, they're like, like I know where I could do better, but it'll do. So, but as for the last 2 weeks, so 2 weeks ago, the Knicks. Alex said that we didn't discuss the Knicks, and we could have went back into the episode and seen if we did or not, but we're too dumb, and I just thought about that now.
I'm pretty sure
Um,
we didn't.
one of my W's, even though I'm a full on LARPer, 100% Knicks LARPer. I've never been a fan of the Knicks. I've never been a fan of basketball, and not never been a fan. I'm definitely being more extreme, but I'm not a basketball watcher. I'm not a basketball necessarily enjoyer. Like I have really been enjoying watching it,
You
but
play it though. You like
I ain't
playing
got.
it.
Yeah, I love playing it, and I understand it. I just don't like watching shit. So I don't watch sports, right? So I'm not a football watcher, basketball. I don't watch the world. I'm not watching the World Cup. I don't give a shit. But the Knicks, home city, blah blah blah. So one of the W's, the Knicks won. Super cool, crazy game to watch. We watched it with all my real life friends. So Andrew Joe, my girlfriend, Andrew's girlfriend was there, and Nick was there. Like I said, he was going to be there. We went to Hibachi, then we went out to like this super nice bar on the water. It
Ooh,
was literally right on the water, and we had a TV like right there, right in front of us, and everyone was watching it together. It was super fun. I didn't attend the parade because people were out there at like 9 p.m. the night before reserving spots, and there was like
damn.
millions of people out on the street the day of. It was havoc, chaos, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So that was one of my wins. Another win I discussed with Alec a little bit. It's a loss to a lot of people. I would say like if they were in my shoes probably, but it's a win in terms of like the greater picture, the bigger picture. Um, the one of the clients that I was working with very closely and like stuff was kind of in the works. My team and I both discussed and we agreed that it's not really feasible to keep working with this person for the time being. So we essentially removed ourselves from the client, fired the client, however you want to say it. And even though it's a loss in the idea that like, oh, you just lost a potential deal or whatever, like a bunch of money, it's really a win because A, I'm able to recognize that my time is more valuable than being able to just waste it on whatever the fuck. And B, it was good to be able to disassociate myself from the outcome of that deal in particular and still like realize that it's better for the long run to be able to do this, even if it might even if it might feel bad in the moment, which it really didn't. It's still good. So those are my two wins. And my third win, I guess, I've been hitting that Sunday ride. Every Sunday, I'm going to be doing it tomorrow as well. And I definitely feel myself getting a lot into better shape, not only like physically, like I'm losing a lot of weight, but just like on the bikes, like I feel so much more comfortable. And last week I hit a PR for distance. So I hit 29.5 miles that Sunday. Tomorrow we're
Damn.
going as well. So I'm gonna try and keep kind of running it up a little bit every weekend, and then eventually try to get a road bike and then do like a really long ride and see kind of where I'm at. So
Yeah.
those are my wins, and it seems like a lot, but it has been 2 weeks, so they've kind of compounded.
No, that's good. I'm trying to think like whenever you say like a distance, I'm trying to put in the context of like where I drive, like from here to here,
Hmm.
And I'm thinking like
Yeah,
29 miles, like that's a long. That's like
yeah,
where I can basically get to Atlanta with that. So and that's pretty far for me. But
yeah. I do the same thing too because like we've driven a lot, and sometimes something's like 10 miles away, but you don't recognize it. But when you start biking, like damn, no, I pretty much drove from here to here.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
realistically, I could have went from there to there. It wouldn't have been the same like difficulty or whatever, but distance wise, it's the same. So
yeah.
yeah, it's crazy. And then to top it all off, I get onto like bike YouTube with like all the super professional cyclists, and people are doing like 300 kilometers in 4 hours, and
Oh
I'm like,
damn,
what in the fuck is going on? Like these guys are literally going like 30 miles an hour for 4 hours. I don't understand.
damn.
So got a long ways to go before I'm anywhere near. Not that that's my intention with this thing, anyways. But it's
I
always good
guess
to know like how far away you are from the top.
yeah, yeah. I guess it kind of relates to us, but and what you're talking about. Have you seen like these streamers that are doing like like long distance streams where they'll like walk. Like one guy I think is walking from New York City
Hmm.
to Los Angeles, and then like there was another guy who I don't remember what desert it is, but he ran across the entire, I forget what the desert is, but some really big ass desert, and he live streamed it. And yeah, people are doing that more and more for streams. I think it's pretty cool. I like that it's like it's like on Twitch, but usually Twitch is like accessible or it's like gaming. But like this is like a pretty cool thing to live stream. I feel like.
I feel like everyone was so detached from Twitch at one point until everyone started making so much money from Twitch that now it's like everyone's default setting is to just like, I got to stream, whether you're a
Yeah, yeah,
celebrity, performer, entertainer, like everyone is starting a streaming setup and trying to stream just because they know of like the possibilities.
yeah.
Funny enough, I just saw a Sam Sulek video where he just set up his streaming setup at top of his
Oh
like gym in his
damn.
garage, and I was like,
Oh,
damn, it's
he's
really
gonna pull
everyone's like
viewers.
default. Yeah, for sure. But it's everyone's like default is now, oh, I have followers, gotta stream.
Yeah,
Gotta stream. So that's funny that's how that's evolved from when you used to stream
yeah,
to just smite players.
yeah. And it's kind of scary as well. Everybody feels like they constantly need to broadcast exact like what they're doing. Like
Yeah.
live and everything. But hey, more power to him. To be
Listen,
fair.
power to him, yeah. Literally. Power to him. Enjoy. Hopefully it works for everyone who's partaking in it.
Yeah.
Um
Wait, real
Go
quick.
ahead.
When you're talking about your W when it comes to finding your client and everything, and I was like trying to think of, like put it into like, did it feel like when you're about to get like you're about to get something that you wanted for a while, and then it just like falls through last second, and it feels like I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words. Like, I guess it pretty much is exactly what I'm saying though. Like, it's just like a last second, like, oh, like that would have been nice, but like you move on, and you're like there will be more opportunities. Like, say you're actually perfect scenario, you're looking to buy a house, and then last second turns out you can't get it. Like that probably feels pretty bad, but then you realize, okay, there's like millions of houses. Like we're gonna find the one, like that kind of thing.
Um yeah, I mean, yes and no, because in terms of the stage of where we were at with that client in particular, we weren't actually very close to getting the end result, like of selling and buying or
Yeah,
whatever. So I think for that reason alone, it didn't sting as much.
hmm.
Had we already been like in contract and like, 2 weeks from now we're closing and then everything fell apart, it would suck a lot more because
Yeah,
like
true.
you were right there. You were literally right there and then you weren't. This was more so like a realization of we don't have infinite time to work with people who aren't as serious as they think they are, especially when there's so many people who are involved in the transaction, like myself, the other agent, the buyers, the sellers, and the attorney. Like, it's
Yeah,
not like it's just me. So it was just one of those things where we just had to pretty much be like, hey, no disrespect, no hard feelings, but right now is just not the time. And let's maybe circle back in the future. You guys take some time to figure out what it is you're looking for, what you want to do. And then potentially, in the future, it could still be a client that I work with and close with. But just as of right now, we had to make that decision.
yeah.
So,
Okay, that
and
clarifies it a
yeah,
bit. That makes sense.
yeah. And as my team leader, John, told me from a very early on or early stage, I guess, like when I very early blah, blah, blah. When I had just begun, I don't know
Yeah,
why I kept saying early. He goes by the phrase of, I think I said this before, but if you generate, you don't tolerate.
yeah,
Because if you just keep generating more people or more clients or more business, then you don't have to tolerate any little business you have because you're not clinging to anything because you have nothing, right?
yeah,
So it's a good mindset to have. Like, just do more, just get more of whatever you're doing, and you don't have to sit there, clinging to hope with the one
yeah.
thing that you do have.
It,
So
like it goes both ways. Like you don't want the customer to abuse your time,
yeah,
and you don't want you know, and the customer doesn't want you to abuse their time. So it's like a two-way street. So makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, for sure. So that was good, good, good. Weight off my shoulders, I guess.
Yeah. But also we didn't talk about the Knicks winning, which was pretty crazy. I had people in my chat were hating on me because I was like, "Oh, whoever wins the East is just going to lose to the team in the West." Because I kind of did think that, but then once they um, like the last two games in the Eastern Conference Finals, I was like thinking like, "Okay, wait a second, like they are like really winning these games. They're not just like barely
Yeah,
winning.
not by a
they,
little bit.
and I saw like a stat. I think we already talked about it, so I'm not going to go over it again. But basically, they were like one of the best playoff teams of all time. So I was like, okay, never mind. This will probably be a good finals. And even then, they still like pretty much destroyed the Spurs, like 4-1, right? Wasn't it? I mean, that's pretty handily winning. So that was pretty crazy. Pretty cool that the Knicks finally won after like 53 years, I think it was. But even
53 years.
crazier is Giannis just went to the Heat. And
I saw that.
Giannis is my favorite player in the NBA. So whatever team he's on, I'm going to root for. And it works out because I'm from Florida, so I don't mind rooting for Miami. So I think that's going to be pretty cool and pretty fun to watch. I'm pretty excited about that. Who's your favorite player in the NBA if you had to choose one?
Dude, like I said before, I'm not a big NBA player, but or NBA fan. But
you're definitely not a big NBA player.
I'm not an NBA player. Yeah, I'm not an NBA player at all, actually.
Spoiler.
I've made an oath to support Luka Doncic.
Okay.
That's my GOAT.
As two
Nikola
Eastern
Jokic.
Europeans, yeah.
Nikola Jokic, that's my other GOAT.
Another Eastern European.
And I'm a big fan of watching LaMelo. LaMelo got traded to the Timberwolves with Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a really fun team to watch because LaMelo is such an expressive player in the way he plays because I watch some of his highlights and stuff like that, but he just plays like he's a kid still. Like he's still in high school.
Yeah.
Like he does these crazy like fun moves and he'll throw it off the glass to himself and then give it out. It's just like it's very expressive. And I think it's refreshing. And then like Luka's the complete opposite where he's such a not flashy player, does nothing special, but is just such a good player that you're like, damn, he's really just doing all the basic shit so well.
Yeah, he's got
doing
the fundamentals. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then Nikola Jokic, I don't know. I just like him because he's Serbian, I think, and he's like this big guy, and he's really a monster. So,
yeah, he's Serbian, and then Luka's what?
I should know this now that I'm a new Luka fan, but
wait, I forgot.
I don't remember. I know they're both Eastern European.
Slovenian? Is he Slovenian?
Slovakian? Maybe
I don't think he's Slovakian.
remember.
I think he's Slovenian. Maybe I forget, but yeah.
Essentially, I don't know. They're fun to watch though, so I'm gonna try to watch more basketball because I have really enjoyed watching it, and I think it is just fun to root for somebody. Like it kind of gives you something to do when the season is going. So yeah. Those are going to be my people to look out for. The Timberwolves, the Heat will be interesting. I did hear that all of his brothers didn't make the cut. Like they were all on the Bucks together, right? And none of them got traded or.
Oh yeah. Because they were only on the team because Giannis wanted like them there, basically. So
yeah, pretty much.
And I doubt that'll happen in Miami because they have Pat Riley's their. Is he the president or general manager or something? And he seems like, from what I've heard, he's like pretty serious. He's like no fun and games for him. So,
dude, I saw the Lakers got what's his name, Pete or something like that. Pete Davila, I think his name is, or something like
that.
The
guy who looked like Weeknd.
Yes, yes, that guy. And his nickname is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, yeah,
he has such a similar like play style and build. He's like 6'10". He's this giant guy. He's got the goggles on. He has really good like court IQ and like vision. Like I watched like a good bit of his highlights and I was like, damn, this guy's pretty nice. So I don't know. I just hopefully with me kind of potentially getting into the season, I hope it's just fun to watch more so than people just getting ran over. Especially, it's always so cool to watch the college players come and see how they translate into the big leagues. So
yeah,
probably look out for a couple of new guys too.
I remember watching LaMelo's like high school highlights and stuff,
dude.
Like, because he was in 9th grade. He was playing on the varsity team because he was playing with his brothers.
Yeah.
And he was like still one of the best players on the team. It was funny because he would cherry pick. He would be at the other end of the court, and they would like Lonzo would get a rebound and just chunk it across and he was still really short. Like he hadn't hit his growth spurt yet. He was probably like 5'8" or 5'9" when he was like a 9th grader. And he was just sitting under the net on the other opposite side of the court.
He dropped like 80 points or something like that. Yeah. And the whole game was literally just him getting the ball chucked across the basketball court.
He would also just chunk up like
throws a layup.
half-court shots and just like...
Yeah, he's nasty. He's super nasty. And he hit his growth spurt, and I think he like really locked in with like the training camps, and I think I don't know. I think he did well last season as well.
Yeah, he was really good last year. He's just been injured a bit lately. Honestly, their whole family... Lonzo got super injured like his first year in the league and shit. So
yeah,
he's had a bad knee, and like I'm not even sure if
maybe it's on purpose.
Maybe
You come in the league, you make a shit ton of money from contracts and endorsements, and you get injured. You don't got to play. You
Yeah.
literally just chill. It's perfect.
Yeah, I'm
It's
sure a lot of
perfect.
them do like playing though. You know, imagine
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, of course.
imagine you spend your whole life trying to get good at something, and then, I mean, to be fair, they probably mostly care about the money, but
I'm gonna
uh,
say if I spent my whole life doing something and then somebody gave me 50 million and said you don't have to do it, I'd be like, all right, cool.
yeah, true. I guess that's true.
Some
But
other news, like I saw Jose Alvarado declined his player option. He's staying with the Knicks, which is cool because he's like one of the only like true New Yorkers that's on that team, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and what else? I think OG signed like a $200 million deal over 5 years or something like
oh
that.
damn,
212. I don't know if I saw that somewhere, but I don't
yeah,
know if it's true or not. I'm not a credible basketball source for anybody listening who's like, really? Oh my god! So
yeah.
I'm
That'll
really
be
just an internet consumer.
that'll be pretty interesting as well because part of the reason their roster was so good is because Jalen Brunson took like a cheaper
A
deal, so that
$115 million pay cut,
yeah,
which is
so that
unheard of.
so you could get like better players on the team, which is
hmm
pretty. I mean, I don't think a lot of NBA players do that nowadays. So that was pretty.
I don't think anybody. Period
Would
does
do
that
that, yeah, yeah, and
nowadays.
not
Yeah,
even
I
in the
don't
NBA,
like.
but just
I don't
in
think
life.
anybody would be like, you know what? I'll make 115
Just for the
million
love of the
less
game.
dollars. Yeah, to win. That's like,
Yeah.
dude, of all the stuff that's come from this Knicks win, you could just appreciate like the Brunson in the past and Harden, all of them from all their content that they've put out like years before. They really stayed on what they were saying back then, and they had the same mentality, same mindset and everything, and now they've won. And it's like really cool to see those videos in the past. And now he's a winner. And now it's like everyone who said he was shit and not capable, or like all they all shut up, or some of them are apologizing, like Stephen A. Smith and Draymond Green are like, I was wrong about you. Like,
Yeah.
but I get it. It's also their jobs to make some hype out of this situation and put their 2 cents in. So
Yeah. And also, I see people talk about like not just that, but they'll talk about certain signings or certain players, and they'll be like, "That's just not how you win right now." But like no one would have said when like Steph and Clay like basically created the. I mean, I guess it was more like the Steve Nash Suns. They kind of created like the really fast paced offense, a lot of threes, but like Steph Curry and Clay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors kind of created that. And like nobody would have been like, oh, what you should do to win an NBA championship is just hoist up a bunch of threes. You know what I mean? Like you don't know
yeah,
what's going to be good until somebody shows you that it's good. You know what I mean? So like, and a lot of times, and this doesn't just apply to the NBA, but in any like sport or any competition, like you have to break the mold to be better than like the current competition. So you have to do something
Mhm.
different a lot of the time. You know what I mean? So you're not always just going to like copy. You're not just going to copy the Golden State Warriors and be better than them. You know, you have to put your own twist on it. So, and it applies to like the small players. Like, yeah, of course, usually the smaller players aren't going to be as good as like the big players in the NBA, but you know, if somebody's going to win a championship, they would have to be good enough, no matter the size. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
um, but yeah,
Yeah, it's
I think
also
it's funny because
interesting.
like the ESPN people they just have the dumbest opinions.
Yeah. Also, like a lot of teams, and this is in every sport. This honestly isn't like, I mean, maybe not esports so much because we didn't have like market caps or anything, but they go through like building stages and
Yeah,
building like processes of they know they're gonna suck for a little bit, or like they're not gonna do as great as they want to do, but it's because they need to like rebuild and build up a foundation for the future. So I don't know much about how much the Knicks were good or bad like 4 years ago when they first got the team like kind of all assembled, but they probably weren't great until they ended up building enough chemistry and enough of a foundation to do great things. So
yeah,
yeah, people are just quick to judge, man. People are just quick to judge everybody,
yeah.
especially when the whole world is looking at you. They're like, "Nah, you're never gonna do it." And I liked his speech. His speech at the ceremony was super dope.
Oh
I
yeah.
was
So is Mom Donnie's. His speech was sick too.
dude. Yeah, no, honestly, I kind of thought Mom Donnie was a herb for a little while, and maybe that's because of all the media I was fed. And honestly, he might be a shitty mayor for all I know. I don't really keep up with New York, like the city politics. They don't really impact me that much. But from what I've seen of him,
He seems cool.
we're getting political, by the way. Um, he does a lot of like public appearances. I know one of my colleagues, he's also my colleague's a realtor. His friend was a realtor, I think, and Mamdani was actually doing a safety inspection on one of the units in a building in the city.
Oh,
Like
really?
he came out with the inspector,
Yeah.
literally knocked on the guy's door, and he was like, "Yo, what's going on? We're here to do like an
Yeah,
inspection
yeah.
on your crib." And he like went through it all, and it's like he's doing a lot of like extracurricular stuff that obviously is going to make him look good on camera and whatnot. But it's also like shit you don't really need to do, but he's doing
Yeah.
it. So I don't know. And that speech was like that was a speech,
Dude,
bro.
I
That
was
was a
like, I'm not
speech and
even
a
from New
half.
York, and I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I'm
literally,
kinda
I was like, holy
I'm
shit.
pumped up.
I was like,
No, it
bro,
was
this
good.
guy has a way with words.
No,
So
yeah. I
you know,
do
maybe he's doing well.
no, it does seem like regardless of your politics, just having somebody like that who's like who cares, like, that actually cares about, like, what's going on in the city and, like, and stuff like that, it just seems
Yeah.
good. Doesn't
Yeah.
seem the point is he doesn't seem as detached as a lot of
Other
politicians
politicians
seem
are.
these
Yeah,
days, yeah. But
for
yeah,
sure.
that was cool. I watched a bit of the parade and everything, and it seemed insane. People are climbing up on, like,
Dude,
the
bro.
the light posts and, like
There was some crazy videos that came from that too, like the chick who was twerking on the light pole
didn't
before
see
she
that.
beat the bro.
I saw the chick that resuscitated that one guy who almost OD'd.
On Narcan, yeah,
Yeah.
on
Well,
top
I
of the
guess she didn't
thing.
yeah, she gave him Narcan, but, and then he tried to kiss her. What the hell was
Well,
that
bro,
about?
I mean, he was that wasn't even a
Yeah, he
human,
was
like,
probably out of it, but
he was fully fucked.
he was
There
probably
was a
like, "Oh my
video
god,
of
God is a woman," and he
like
tried to
God,
kiss
yeah,
her.
literally God, yeah. Bro, people try to make a big deal out of that, like, I remember what I read, but something about like how his first reaction was to like sexually harass this woman. Like, bro, do you really think that guy knew anything about what was going? Like, he's fully fucked. He's literally about to die from drugs. Gets resuscitated. Do you think he's aware of what the hell is going on? Like, I
Yeah.
don't know why his body did what it did, and maybe that's what people are trying to say. Like, oh, what a terrible first reaction. But like, dude, that's not even a human. That's not even a soul. Like, that's just a body doing like mechanical movements. At that point, there was some videos. There's a video of a guy just sucking the shit out of somebody's toes. Like dude, it was. I have the video. I'll send it to you if you want
I
it.
don't think I
There's
do.
there's another video that went super viral, like 9 different angles of it. But there was like this Karen who was like arguing. I don't know, like they were fighting with this lady, right, on a pole, like a light pole, like where the stop signs are or whatever,
Yeah.
or like to cross.
The crossing
And
signs or whatever.
yeah, like the crossing pole in the corner,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
whatever. But she was sitting up on it, like on the pole, and I think the lady wanted to put her son or daughter up there, so she started like super talking shit to this girl, and then she hopped off, or she like the lady on top threw her off because she was really provoking it, and then the lady started like ripping her pants off. And as
What
she's
the
ripping her
hell?
pants off, like fully like pants and underwear, this girl just starts twerking on the light pole. And it was hilarious because it was like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Dude,
And it went super viral. And then she ended up getting off and beating the shit out of the girl because she was like just fully asking for it. But
damn,
yeah, that was a funny video.
that's pretty insane. I did not see
Yeah, that
that,
was a
but,
funny. There was
um,
a lot of good content that came out of it.
yeah. I'm glad you didn't go, though. It
Um,
seemed a little,
it was dangerous. It
yeah, it
was
seemed a little
dangerous. There's a lot
crazy.
going on. We did have some people who we know, like I know one of the sergeants who worked it, who was there like with the other 30,000 cops that they needed.
Yeah.
He actually met some of the NBA players, which was really cool. So we had like a couple different places we might have been able to go, but even then, like I said, I'm not that big a fan to really go out there at 3 in the morning and go and party all morning. So it is what it is. Um, in other news, I wanted to say this honestly. See if you have any input for me. We're making chicken parm tonight.
Oh, nice.
I've already butterflied 2 chicken breasts.
Okay.
Salt and pepper both sides, of course. Flip it over. Then, well, actually, before I salt and pepper them, I did use a mallet to kind of flatten them out a
Yeah.
little bit so they cook a little bit more evenly.
Yeah, nice even. Yeah.
Nice and even cook because some of the parts are a little thick. I will admit. But now they're in the fridge, marinating, salt, pepper. After that, obviously, we're going to use 2 eggs to make an egg wash.
Right.
I got spicy panko breadcrumbs.
Oh,
They look
okay.
delicious, and they had a lot of different seasonings in there that I'm really interested in how they're going to taste. Obviously, we have the dry hand and the wet hand. You don't mix the hands up, or else you're going to be disgusting. Use a wet hand for the egg, you take it out. Use a dry hand for the breadcrumbs. But here's the problem: I don't want to deep fry them. Have
Okay.
you ever just put them in like a pan with like a little bit of oil?
Yeah.
Well,
You
not
could do
like a
that.
little bit, like just some oil. Like that'll be fine, right?
Yeah. Like pan fry, maybe like a shallow fry. Yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah.
You just want to make sure you probably are going to have to baste it, like put some oil like on some of the
Oh,
parts
okay.
that'll help. Yeah, you definitely can do that. I actually think uh a lot of nonas be doing that.
Oh no,
Yeah,
nah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, honestly, it'll turn out good either way. To be fair, but
Facts. I'm excited for it.
are you
I'm
okay?
excited
The
for it. We
question
got
is,
some
are you
nice
using canned
marinara.
tomato sauce or are you gonna make your own?
Yeah, you canned
No,
tomato
dude.
sauce,
I have a strat
dude.
you can use. It's super, super easy.
All right,
Go
next time. Next time.
next
Go ahead.
time you go to the store, get like a variety of tomatoes, get like a few different ones. You can even get like the small ones. You can get grape tomatoes, whatever you want. Just get like maybe 2 or 3. Get some garlic, some onions. You'll have oil, salt, and pepper, everything you need. Throw that all in a pan and just bake it for like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, just in the oven. Pull it out and just mash it. Mash all of
Hmm.
it up and use that as your tomato sauce, and it'll be so good. It's so good.
I've seen people do that, and then they put it through an immersion blender or
You can
just
do
like any
that, yeah.
blender
But if
to
you
get
like
it
it a little
nice
bit
and.
chunkier, you can just leave it as
Mhm.
is. And but yeah,
Yeah,
whatever
we
you
just
what
got
you prefer.
some marinara from
Damn,
Stop and Shop.
damn. And you could also you
I
wouldn't
mean,
have to use it all. You could
eventually,
save some of it, and you can do whatever you want with it.
that's true. That's
Yeah,
true, dude. You know what? A goal potentially of mine in the future, since you're talking about like doing things on your own, like trying to become self sufficient with gardening and potentially even like poultry and things like that in the
yeah.
future at some point could be a really fun kind of like adventure or route to go down, like getting your own eggs from your own chickens and putting your own vegetables out and growing your own stuff. That way you can like really be self-sufficient in every way. That would be cool as shit.
Yeah.
There's that one guy, you've definitely seen him on YouTube. He's super tatted up. He's European, but he's like a vegan and does all the best recycling stuff, like how to recycle different parts of things that you
I
would
don't know if
never
I've seen that.
use. And like, really?
Yeah.
He's done a lot of collabs with like Nick DiGiovanni and Chef Rush, like, you know, that big
Yeah.
brolic chef who was the. He's done a lot of different collabs. I'm gonna send you his page because he's super dope to see, but
Okay.
he's super cool.
Okay. I
That
don't
would be
think I've seen
super
him.
cool though.
I'll check him out though.
Yeah, yeah.
I
But
do want to do that as
that's the
well.
goal.
Bree and I want to. I mean, we want to have like land and have a farm going for like our horse and everything. So hopefully, you
Yeah,
can.
you guys are already one step in, bro.
Yeah.
You're 1 foot in. You have a horse.
Yeah.
A
Exactly.
horse.
Uh, I just remembered this because I saw Cleo and Odin walking in the background. We went to the lake the other day with the dogs, and it was pretty fun. There's like next to this trail, you just like pull up, and there's just a little beach on the lake, and like no one's
Mm.
nearby. I mean, there's people like out. It's Lake Lanier, which is like a massive lake. Like, there's like people like jet skiing and boating out on the water, but like it's pretty cool. It's like just kind of like a secluded area, and we're definitely gonna be doing that more. I guess it's another W. It was pretty nice though. I liked it.
That's a big W, dude.
Dude, I want to
That's a
go
big
boating
W.
again. We went boating last year. Like we rented out a boat, and oh my god, it was so fun. We like pulled up to a bar that was on the lake, just
Mm.
parked the boat, got some food, and got a drink, and then went back out on the water. And Lake Lanier is, I mean, like I said, it's like the ocean basically. So there's so many areas you can go to, and I want to do that again. It's just kind of expensive. It's the only thing.
Yeah. I want to eventually make a trip out to Georgia
Oh my
to
god,
go see you guys.
we do a
So that
live
could be a
podcast.
fun. Yeah, that could be a fun thing to do when we're there.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I wanted to that sounds dope. I am really jealous that you have 2 dogs. Well, not jealous, but like I really want
You
a
can
dog
fix
and I
this.
can't. No, I can't. I need to get my own place before I can get a dog because my parents don't want a dog.
What about
Um,
Ellie? Does she can't get one?
no, she also needs to get our own place before we can get a dog.
Okay.
She had a dog, a big German Shepherd. He ended up passing away, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Um, so yeah, way to bring that up.
My bad.
No, I'm just kidding.
Was this recent?
No, it was
Okay.
a couple years ago.
Okay.
But I want a big lab. I feel like I would love a lab.
Yeah, labs are great. Labs
Yeah,
are great dogs.
I want a big lab that can just be super jolly and make sure I stay active and like go
Yeah.
run around with them and do crazy shit. So that's what I will eventually do
Mhm.
when I have my own place. That's definitely on the bucket list.
Do it, dude. Dogs are
I
amazing.
was
They're a little difficult
yeah,
at first
dude.
if you get them as a puppy, for sure. It's like a mini baby. from what I've heard, I'm not saying that
Yes.
I've never had a baby, so I'm not claiming that. I'm just from what I've heard, people are like, it's like maybe a quarter of a baby's worth of effort and
Honestly, it might be harder than a baby, to be honest with you, because like, bro, dogs run around, they hide in places. Like the baby just lays there.
yeah. I will
You know what I'm
say
saying? Like,
when we first got Odin, he would not like just sleep. Like he would like late at night when he was a puppy. So I had to literally lay on the ground next to his crate and sleep with him, basically, like sleep right
that's
next
so
to him.
cute, though.
And I had to do that for a
Wow.
couple weeks, and it was just because like Bria needed to sleep because she had to work, and like it was just. But eventually he got better. I mean, Odin's like the best dog ever now. Like he
Yeah,
literally
Odin is the goat.
he would never hurt anyone. He is so smart, and yeah, like he's great. But as a
Okay.
puppy, he was definitely a handful.
Yeah, dude. Some puppies are just, or not puppies. Some dogs, like dog breeds, are just so smart.
Yeah,
Like Belgian Malinois, like you just watch them operate, and you're like, what the fuck? That is like, it's like a superhuman,
yeah,
but in a dog. It's like a super dog.
yeah.
They like jump around like 8 feet in the air. They can climb. They're super fast. They're so intelligent. Like same thing with huskies. Like, dude, if you really think about how smart dogs are, there are some insanely smart dogs,
Mm-hmm.
which is really cool because, like, I don't know, it's a dog, but like
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
so intelligent, but it's just a dog.
yeah. I mean,
I'd argue a lot of dogs are probably smarter than me.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I would
you never
not.
know.
I don't know about you, but like I've definitely seen some clips of people lately that I'm thinking, yeah, I think
Yeah,
dogs should maybe be allowed to vote over these people, but
dogs should be allowed to vote.
no, but yeah, but
Facts.
Odin's a genius. Cleo, on the other hand, she's a little,
She's young though, right?
yeah.
She's little.
Well, she's a
Yeah.
few years old
Oh, look
now.
at her.
Yeah, she heard me say her name.
She's
Doesn't have her collar on because early this morning she jumped over, like we have like this little fence where they can go, and she jumped over it and just ran away into the like woods behind our house. And
what?
Bria and I are like, "What the hell?" I think she saw like either a deer, or maybe like a squirrel or something.
Started
And
chasing it.
yeah, and she came back and her collar wasn't on, like it got caught on something, and we couldn't find it. And we're like, "Okay,
It's terrible. Well,
yeah."
at least she came back.
Well,
Thank
yeah,
God
she
she
she'll,
came
she'll
back.
always come back, but she was being a little shit when she did that.
She's a motherfucker. What else? Oh, I wanted to talk about a comedy club adventure that I went
Oh yeah,
on Wednesday. I told Alec about it a little bit before. But one of my best friends came back from the Air Force for this week, and it was really the only opportunity I had to see him. So we all went to the city, Upper West Side, really nice area, and we went to this comedy club. And dude, we get in this place, there's like 6 people, and I'm like, this is not good. And the lady who sat us at the stage. Like we were the first seat. We literally were told to move our legs because the performers were coming up right next to our legs to not trip them. Like we were literally 30 centimeters in front of these people. So obviously
damn.
our group is going to be the one that gets picked on the most, or at least first, because they try to get everyone. But that's kind of the whole gist of it, right? They're like, oh, you're stupid, whatever. So funny enough, this lady, like the short little lesbian chick, she's probably pretty popular because she's good. She was good. I need to go back and ask the guys what her name was if they remember, and maybe watch her because she might be really popular. But she was dope, and she kept calling me gay, which was funny because I was like, you never know. You never know. She's like, you're probably gay. I was like, never tried it, and you don't know until you find out. To try and go along with the act a little bit. Or
Or
no, I'm just kidding.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I went along with it, and that was a lot of fun. And she roasted Luke a little bit, which was super fun. And then the last guy was super dope. But it was my first experience, and I am very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, you had a good time.
Yeah,
I've been to a
it was
lot of
funny.
I've been to a few stand-ups. I've been to a few open mics that were just like people doing stand-up that probably shouldn't have been, but hey, at least they were trying. And but I've also been to improv. Improv is super fun. I've been to a few like in Orlando that were like they're just like a good time and they're really silly. They're usually like more, they're usually more family friendly, but they're still fun and
Dude, this one was not family
yeah,
friendly.
I can imagine. It sounds like it.
This one was bad.
Yeah.
And dude, I was telling there was this dude. It's actually crazy to even think about, but there was this woman next to us who was a mom, and she was an objectively great looking mom who brought her 17-year-old son with her.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally like the most embarrassing shit you could do to your son,
Yeah.
because you're dressed up, you're like looking really hot, like obviously you're there to get somebody to like look at you, and you bring your son with you, and you think these people are not going to joke about like all the crazy shit you could joke about,
Oh, I
like
can
sex,
imagine.
blowjobs,
Yeah.
like having his friends like fuck her and things like that.
Oh
And it
my
was the funniest shit
God.
ever, dude. It was wild. And she was like, one of the people were like, "Is that your girlfriend?" He's like, "No, that's my mom." And he's like, "Oh, I thought that was a porn star, and you finally did it." And
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
"What the fuck?" And he was just sitting there like shaking his head, because it's so uncomfortable. Like, that's your
Yeah, that
mom,
doesn't seem like a good combo.
mom, son. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, that's the craziest place to bring, and it was her idea, because he was like, "No, this was her idea." So I was like, you knew exactly what you're getting your son into by doing this, unless he did something really bad and that was like his punishment.
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
was terrible. It was terrible. Like I could just imagine how he felt, and everyone was cooking him because he has his hot mom with him there, and she's like going along with it. And it was bad. It was bad, but it was funny.
It reminds me of a time like I said, we'd been doing a couple open mics. There was this one place called Austin's Coffee in Orlando. I think it's closed now, but there was an open mic, and there was this one guy that came up, and he was like doing his jokes, and they were okay. They weren't like great. And then he started like getting into it with somebody in the crowd. And I say the crowd, but it was probably like 15 people in this coffee shop. And they were like, he was like roasting him, but it wasn't like funny. It was just super
Mm,
awkward, and it got really cringe. And the guy got up and walked out, and like, it was just like, oh, like everyone else that was watching was like, this is just bad. But it was an open
yeah,
mic, so it's like, I guess kind of what it's gonna happen. There's gonna be some people that aren't the greatest at it, but yeah, definitely was
yeah.
cringing a whole lot. Something Bria
I
and
don't
I
know how
did.
they do it.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it takes courage for sure, but
Oh,
um,
100%.
something Bria and I did, because you're talking about going out recently. Bria and I went and saw the new Toy Story the other night, and it was really, really good. We liked it a
Dude, are
lot.
you a movie fanatic? All you do is go out and watch movies.
No, I don't. What? That's one movie in the past 2 weeks.
I watch one movie every 6 months, maybe.
I mean, I like going to the movies. I would actually go to the movie theaters more. Bria isn't as big of a fan, but she was like, "Oh, I want to go to the movie theater and eat some popcorn." And we were like, "Oh, Toy Story came out.
Your
Let's."
popcorn is delicious.
Yeah,
Popcorn is
and we
delicious.
saw it, and it was really good. I had never
Are you
saw
a
like the Toy Story 4, but the first 3 Toy Stories were amazing. We did a little recap video for the 4th, and went and watched the 5th, and it was really good, and we liked it a lot.
does it actually like you have to watch the fourth to understand the fifth?
Well, it's not like that important, but you'll definitely be like more in the know about like what's going on. Like you could go watch any of them, and you'll just enjoy your like time there, because it's good.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, if you care about the story at all, it would be good to know kind of where they're at, and what they're doing.
All right. Are you a butter or no butter type of guy?
Um, I'm more of a no butter, honestly, but I like it. I like it with butter, but I'm not gonna grab a bucket of popcorn and go over there and put all that spray or
Dude, people be
squeeze
going
butter on.
wild,
Yeah.
bro. They're like, some people are so tactical, they'll do it in layers. Like
Oh, yeah.
they'll drop some popcorn, they'll run over,
Do you see that one
fill it
guy,
up
the
with
worker who
butter.
does that?
No,
Oh, this
who?
guy's like a professional, and he gets like
No.
gets a layer of popcorn, puts the butter on, gets a layer, and he like does it like he's like doing it all
Dude,
fancy
that's
and
like he's doing a cake right there. He's doing a
yeah.
butter popcorn cake mix. That's
Honestly, he was a
insane.
beast. I like when anybody, no matter what the job is, somebody's like good at it. It's just cool, like it's fun.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Bro, have you ever watched like the videos of like the fastest worker compilations? And it's usually like these people out in like India or China or somewhere like
Oh
doing
yeah.
something random. Like the fastest stamper, where like something like
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's like, what the fuck is going on? That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
love
pretty
watching
cool.
those videos. I'm just a sucker for somebody who appreciates and does something really well.
Yeah. Me too. I agree. I
So I
I
don't care what it is.
it's funny you say that I'm a movie fanatic, because I was gonna go to the movie with Tyler, and that's when my car
Here we
broke.
go.
But
Yeah, exactly. You watched Backdoors. You were about to watch Obsession.
Backdoors.
You
Whoa,
were
whoa,
gonna,
whoa.
or
You're thinking about a different movie, buddy.
Well, you did watch that one as well. We watched that one privately.
Oh, okay.
You went Backrooms, then you went to Obsession. You were gonna go to Obsession, but that was God telling you to chill with the movie theaters.
Yeah, you think?
Then you want to watch Toy Story, and now you're
Yeah.
probably gonna watch something else with Tyler. Like,
You're gonna
like some
watch
new anime
JJK with
movie.
Tyler, so you can't speak.
Oh, potentially. Yeah, let me inform the clientele, the people.
The
I don't know
audience,
there's a
bro.
word the audience. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Clientele. So Tyler Whitney is inviting me on a little e-dating session here, and he thinks he's slick, but I know what he's in it for. To watch JJK, and I have not said I'm super down, but I am down to watch
Oh,
it
you're
and
down.
potentially see what it's about. So I will inform you guys next Saturday how it went.
Yep. Good.
And Alex said, I'm going to freaking love it. And there's some scenes in there that are just, they're so ahead
Exactly
of their
like
time
that.
and the way
That's
they're.
exactly how I sounded.
Yeah.
But you will. I
He
mean,
was.
you're
he
gonna
was
love
coming.
it. Trust me. I like.
Yeah, hopefully.
I don't see how anyone. I mean, I maybe could see how some people wouldn't, but like.
Okay, you don't see how anybody
No,
can
no,
not
no,
like
no.
it.
I just
Why
mean
doesn't
like. I don't mean anyone. I mean anyone that I know. Like I know their take. Like I know what they're into. Like, you know, I wouldn't. Like I wouldn't expect to recommend it to you, and you ended up not liking it. Anything I recommend to you, honestly, to be honest. Because I'm only going to
Really?
recommend to you things that I think you would like. Like, I'm not going to recommend you. I watch some pretty artsy films. I'm probably not going to recommend that to you because I don't think you'll like it. It'll probably be like too slow, you know, for your little TikTok brain and like.
I don't have TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't have
Oh,
TikTok.
okay, well that's good.
I also don't
Or
really
you're changing
scroll
then.
that
Maybe
much.
I'll
I
recommend it to you.
Dude, go ahead. What was I gonna say? I was gonna just say something right now.
I don't know.
Shit, dude, you fucked me up.
My bad. Was it because I made fun of
No,
you?
you didn't actually. Nah, you can make fun of me all you want.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of like it.
What was I gonna? Oh, what was I gonna say, dude? It was a good. It was definitely something super smart.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I don't remember.
Okay. We were talking about JJK, and you're gonna watch it with Tyler. For those
Yeah, it
that
has nothing to do with
for
that.
those out there, I just said I wasn't gonna watch every episode, but I did say like you got to make sure you know. Like, tell me what episode you're on because there are some certain episodes I need to watch with them, and if you guys have watched JJK, you'll know which ones I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. I remember now what I was gonna bring up. Brooklyn Joe's Pizza. You were asking me about that. Have you had that recently?
No, I haven't. I just drove
You
by
were
it
just
the other
asking
day.
for the comparison.
Yeah,
Dude,
because
that place was good.
it reminded me because I don't know why, but Crispy's Pizza came up as well, and I drove past it, and I was just thinking, I know Max likes Brooklyn Joe's, but he said that Crispy's Pizza was overrated. I wonder which one he likes more. So,
Crispy's Pizza was mid as shit.
really?
Super mid. Maybe I had it on a bad day, but it was not. I mean, it wasn't bad, right? It's really hard for me. Like, dude, pizza can't really be bad for me.
Yeah.
At least from like a pizza restaurant. Like, obviously, like frozen shit, I'd be like, that's disgusting. But
Chuck E. Cheese?
if you go to a pizzeria and you get pizza, like it's pretty much always going to be good. Now, when you get into like the elite levels of pizza, like is it going to be really good? Probably not. But they were just like okay,
Yeah.
they were like decent.
So
yeah, that guy pops up on my shit all the time,
yeah.
man.
We're talking about
Chris,
if you
come
guys
here,
aren't aware,
man. Chris.
it's the guy who says good foundation, even distribution, it's only right.
Well, that's the young kid.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not
but,
actually
like-
the owner. He's
yeah,
just a
yeah.
worker. Yeah, but that's their page. Yeah,
Yeah, but
it's the super handsome Italian family. The three dudes. It's like Joe. They
Of
have like
course
the
one
most
of their names is Joe, yeah.
mafioso names. It's
Yeah.
like
probably
remember what
probably
their names
Frank
are.
and fucking
Joe, Eddie, and probably somebody else. But they
Vincent.
got really viral. I think one of them is Vincent. I think
Really?
you're right. Yeah, yeah.
Vinny. We call him Vinny over here.
Uncle Vinny. But they went super viral, and they actually have a pizza shop out in Brooklyn. So we went there one day, and it was like really underwhelming. But
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, that's why I asked you, but that's good. I mean, we've had some pizza like lately, but I haven't had Brooklyn Joe's. That place is good though.
What'd you have? Marco's?
Marco's is good. That's the best chain restaurant I think.
Marco's is good. What's the other one?
Jets?
No.
I like Jets
Another
pizza.
one.
Jets pizza's good.
There's another one that was right by not the office, the studio. I used to drive and go pick it up.
Oh, I
There's
think it's Peace
Marco's
Lovin'
was really
Pizza.
good. Peace, Love, and Pizza. That's
yeah,
what
I
it
haven't
is.
had
Yeah,
that in a
one
long
was
time,
really good
but
too.
yeah, I know that one's
That
pretty
one
good.
was a banger.
Um,
Yeah.
Well, we're almost at an hour, and I did have a little. Unless there's something else you want to talk about, there is a little game I have that is sort of a game, but it's sort of a discussion that I think could kind of even us out towards the end of the podcast here and get us
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't know. It's. We talked about it a little bit, but it's really not been the most eventful last 2 weeks.
yeah. It'll be fun to have Mike on next week. We'll definitely be.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to have Mike. And then I did ask Nick as well, potentially have Nick on because he's a public school teacher, which is like super different from what he did in the past.
Yeah.
And he can maybe talk about his experiences there a little bit. But yeah, I don't think I really have that much else to cover in terms of like what we've kind of. I got a registration ticket because I didn't change my registration.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, $50 down the drain, evaporated to the taxpayers, to the government. But no, yeah, I don't think so. I really just wanted to hop on. I missed Alex. I wanted to see Alec, talk with Alec about
Thank
his
you.
week.
Miss
and,
you too,
his
buddy.
time, yeah, and really kind of just prepare for the Mike episode. Hopefully, people do leave some feedback. Leave some fucking feedback, or I'm mailing a bomb to your house in Minecraft.
Damn.
And yeah, so yeah, by all means.
All right. Speaking of Minecraft, we should make a Minecraft server. Play it for a week.
Dude, you
and
said
then
that.
never
You said
again.
that last time. You didn't do it. You never set it up. I'm down to.
Oh, I
I'm
gotta
down for a
set it up.
Minecraft server. Yeah, you gotta set it up. You're the nerd.
What? Okay.
Down for Minecraft. I'm down for a Valheim server. I'm down for a Raft server. I'm down for
Ooh.
7 Days to Die. Just 7 Days to Die just
Ooh.
released a big update.
Yeah.
Down for a 7 Days to Die world.
I wanna play
definitely
7
gotta
Days
keep
to Die.
Tyler Herwind
people-
out of it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he griefs it and blows up the server.
Dude, 7 Days to Die is fun. I do want to play that one again.
There's a big new update that just dropped. I'm down.
Yeah.
Down if you're down.
I want to do one where the hordes or like the 7-day hordes are like harder. Because the last one I did, we like prepared so much and we like over prepared and it was kind of a letdown. I want to make sure like
I think you just gotta
it's, like,
up the
equal.
difficulty.
Yeah.
Up the
But it's
difficulty
just
a
hard to
little bit,
know,
and
like,
then
without playing the game a lot, like
yeah.
what you should do. So I mean, you're
Well,
the expert, so
from my experience in it, the 7th, the first week is actually super light
right, yeah.
because, and it's like I think it's purposely like that. Like it's hard if you didn't prepare, but it's easy to over prepare.
Yeah.
And then like the 14, 21, and 28 day hordes are way harder.
Yeah.
So
I mean that makes sense.
bro,
Like scales up.
set it up. You play today. Set it up.
Okay.
Set it up.
Maybe I will.
See what happens. Today is. Oh no, I was gonna say today's Sunday Scaries.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, it's not.
It's not true.
It's
but-
not true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's a Sunday Scaries. Yeah.
Okay. So this game is kind of similar to a game we played in the last episode, a little bit. But I thought it was fun because it allowed you to, maybe I'll give you some of my takes on it. It allowed you to maybe talk about your people in your life, your friends, family, stuff like that, and maybe even in a different setting. And you don't have to get too into detail and you don't have to go into personal things. But the game
Watch
is,
me.
I'm going to ask you who you would want as this in your life. And it's going to be certain jobs or certain like settings. So as an example, who would you want as like your bodyguard? Probably not going to use that one because that one's not as fun. But
Alec
you get the
Fonzo.
idea. Yeah, you get the idea, right? And I guess people watch or listening, you can maybe think about these questions and think about like who would you want in your life as these things? Maybe get you thinking about that. So anyway, you ready to begin? Ready to play? All right.
I'm ready to commence.
All right. So, number one, who in your life would you want as your lawyer in a murder trial?
Dude.
I'll go. I don't want to pin you as a murderer here, but let's just say like, just as your lawyer. And this is like in a serious, like you need to win this case.
Yeah. My life as a murder lawyer.
Yeah.
You know,
I know who I'd pick for mine.
honestly, the first person that came to my mind was Bria.
That's
funny
funny. That's who I was going to say.
Yeah. And I'm like, I think I understand why it went to Bria, but I think Bria would actually kill that job.
Mhm.
Even if I did murder the person, I think she would really do a great job
Damn.
of defending me.
Yeah.
Because she's just all about the facts.
Yeah.
And like she's so aggressively spoken, and from what I've seen with lawyers, like you really need a sharp lawyer.
Mhm.
And I think even though Bria's not a lawyer, I think she would be a great lawyer.
She would be good at that. Yeah.
Well, maybe she would be a great like TV lawyer, like with all the shouting and stuff. Maybe not like the desk. Well, not that she would be bad at the desk job lawyer, but like it's not as fun as it may seem, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Bria. I think I'm actually pretty confident with Bria as well because I'm
Okay.
thinking I'm like I don't really know anybody else who I think would be a great lawyer for
Okay.
me.
That's fair. This one might be easy because you might know somebody that's this, but who would you want as your doctor in an emergency surgery? But let's say, okay, let's say if you do know somebody that's a doctor, not them, somebody that you think has
I'm
no
not gonna
zero
use. I'm
experience.
actually gonna use somebody that's not even in the medical
Okay,
field.
okay.
That'll be my because I know a lot of people who are in the medical field, so it'd be unfair to them anyways. Because if I don't pick them, they'll be like, "What the hell,
Yeah, yeah,
man?" So, um, a doctor, huh?
yeah.
Is it like they're performing like a life saving
Yep,
surgery
they're
on
trying
me?
to save you. Yep.
Dude, I got a lot of people who I would already instantly rule out just because they shake a lot.
Yeah.
They have
Okay.
shaky hands, and if you're messing with some delicate nerves or some delicate spots, you can't shake.
Right.
Um,
Probably don't want to shake regardless.
yeah, probably not when using those sharp knives.
Yeah.
Dude, a doctor, dude, I would be
No
like,
way.
you could save my life. Yeah, you're knowledgeable, you're intelligent. Those are kind of synonyms.
I'm good with my hands. You know that.
You are great with your hands, and I feel like you might just be able to just do what needs to be done. Because like, even though you do sometimes like put a little fluff around stuff, you also know how to get straight to the point. So if
Mm.
somebody's like, dude, fucking dig your hand right through his rib cage and grab it and pull it, you'd be like, okay, do
Yeah.
it.
Okay, that's fair. I think I could do it. Apparently, I've also seen some like studies that gamers are like,
Oh, here we go. Here
no,
we
no,
go. Some more
no,
gamer
no.
propaganda.
I don't
Yeah,
know
here
if
we
this
go.
is true. Don't quote me, and I don't have a source, but gamers like are better equipped for like surgery, basically, or something like that. I don't know because of like your um attention to detail or like you being good with like very microscopic movements with your mouse and stuff like that. Just like and being steady with that kind of thing. Maybe it's true. I don't know.
What was
Maybe I
that?
made all
What
that
was
up.
that quote that Sot said?
What?
If he spent as much time as he did playing Smite, he could have just became a doctor or
Oh,
some
I
shit like
mean,
that.
I mean, I don't disagree. Like, I kind of think that about anybody. If they just spend enough time doing it, they could be.
Anybody?
Well, again, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. I think maybe some dogs should vote over humans, but
Yeah,
um,
anybody is a little steep.
yeah, yeah. All right. Well, thank you. I think I would do that, and I would save your life, buddy. Don't you worry.
Oh, thanks.
You'd be in great
Or you
hands.
ruin it and kill me. But if
Well,
I'm already dying, what's the worst that can happen?
yeah, that's true. Exactly. Okay. Good. How about a pilot on yours? Let's say you're flying across the Pacific Ocean. You're going to Japan. It's gonna be a long flight, buddy. Where
Dude,
who would you want as your pilot? Again, hopefully,
to be honest, bro, pilots don't do shit nowadays.
yeah,
in
yeah.
terms
But
of,
let's
like,
say like it's like an older plane. They really got to be good at it.
in my head, I was thinking like, what do pilots really do? They go
They have a
and
good
have a
voice.
lot of sex with a
We'll
lot of
be
people.
landing in what?
That okay? You cut me off, so I couldn't
Okay.
okay. Pilots and stewardesses and stewards, not just the women, are notorious for having like overnight flings because obviously they're in just these random countries and states and shit, depending on what like plane they fly on.
Uh
So I'm looking for a pilot that's looking to bang.
huh.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. That's the
who
direction
do
to
I
take it.
know? Well, I mean, planes fly themselves, bro. They
Yeah,
fly
but I'm talking
themselves.
about
You
let's
literally
say
just
the
you come in,
point
you're
of the
like
question is
flip,
like
flip, 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 flip.
that they would have to fly it.
Oh yeah, they would have to fly. I don't want anybody to fly a plane right now that I know.
Okay.
Maybe Joe. You've met Joe,
Okay.
but Joe is super
He's in the Air
intelligent.
Wait, no. Lucas is in
No,
the Air
that's
Force.
Luke. I
Yeah.
would never trust Luke to fly a plane. All he does is fix printers at an Air Force base.
Oh, he's in the
He
Chair
does some
Force.
cyber. Yeah, he does some. Yeah, literally in the Chair Force.
Okay.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna go fly fighter jets, and now he sits behind a desk and I don't know, looks at the Wi-Fi password.
He's like, I'm
Um,
gonna be Top Gun Maverick, and
literally,
he's
that's what he probably thought getting into that shit, but that's
top
not what it
printer
is.
Maverick.
I think Joe. I think Joe would be able to low key. Joe would be able to fly a plane.
Okay.
But I will say though, now that I say this, like Joe's not the best driver, so maybe I
Ooh.
want to pick somebody who's good at driving.
Yeah, that's kind of like a.
And if somebody who's good at driving, it wouldn't be Joe. It would actually be the other Max.
Oh, really?
You met him. Yeah, he's a
Little
really,
Max?
really great driver. Little Max. Yeah,
Oh.
he's a great driver, but he's a bit of a numbskull. So
Oh, yeah.
but let's remember, typically you have the pilot and his co-pilot,
Right.
right? Like typically there's two pilots. So
Yeah.
I think if you open up the question a little bit more to if I can have two of them and one leads and one does the other, I would have Joe in the captain's seat with the thinking cap on, and then I'd have Max with the mechanics,
Okay.
literally piloting the plane. So that's my answer, and I hope they
Okay.
watch this episode so they can text me. They're like, "The fuck, man."
That'll
Yeah.
be good. I was hoping that'd be the case. Okay. How about let's go for an easy one, or like probably a
Mm.
pretty common one, just a babysitter. Who in your life would you want to be a babysitter?
A babysitter, huh?
Your kids.
Hmm. Well, yeah, I don't. Who's
Well, yeah, I guess. But to put the stakes a little higher, basically. I'm making sure you realize,
Mm,
like,
mm.
you're going out with the lady. You're gonna
I'm
be out a
going
few
out
hours.
and I need somebody to watch my kid.
Yep.
Hmm. Well,
I feel
it
like
would be unfair to say my sister,
I think
but it
that's
would be
good.
my sister. But I'm gonna choose a guy because they're typically more fun when they watch their kids because you get the meme of like the babies like crawling on the roof and they're watching the TV like with popcorn in their hands.
Yeah.
Um, dude, I don't know. I think it would be. I'm not gonna use any females because females are typically better with babies, anyways.
Female.
It's gonna be Andrew. It's gonna be Andrew. I think Andrew because Andrew's a lot of fun, but he's also like, man, people don't even know who the hell these people are really. Well, they might, but
That's
one of
okay.
my good friends, Andrew, he's really fun, but he's also like very responsible when he needs to be.
Mhm.
So I think he would do a good job entertaining a child for a couple hours. So I bet, yo, Uncle Andrew, pull up. Got to watch my son Tyrone for 4 hours, and yeah,
Nice. Okay.
yeah,
I think Andrew would be a good babysitter as well.
yeah.
Okay. How about let's say, God forbid, you disappeared. All right. No one knows where you are, and we need a detective on the case. We need the best of the best on this.
Dude.
Who in your life would you want to be your detective to find you?
Detective, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Joe again.
Damn.
I'm gonna say Joe again
You love
because Joe
Joe.
is actually I do love Joe, but Joe, dude, Joe figured out that the Drake leaks were fake. So
Okay.
he was able to detect like Twitter detective it and
Okay.
figure that out. So I think that he would be able to figure out where I might have gone if I had left any clues behind.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell him to watch this episode now if he hasn't.
Yeah.
Because these are some banger answers. I feel like I'm really cooking.
Yeah. All right. How about let's just say your therapist? Who would you want in your life to be your therapist? Well, and let's also say that they never met you, like they don't actually know you, but just knowing them, like they would make for a good therapist.
Mm.
Because you might have some, like you might say like your dad or like your mom, just because you can speak to them about anything. But I'm talking about like just how they are. Like, what would you?
Yeah, and you know what's funny? When you say something like that, like I've come to learn in my life that sometimes, like the people who might not, I don't want to word this in a way to offend anybody, but sometimes like you might not expect somebody to be a great listener because of their personality, but they actually turn out to be
Yeah.
outstanding listeners. So, um, man, just based off of personality and somebody not knowing me, huh?
Yeah.
Um, there's a couple people I would definitely trust my therapy with. I think Bria actually, because well, I guess it kind of has some real life like connotation to it. But I've talked to her a lot about a lot of stuff like well in the past, and she was always a great listener. You also, you are also very good at, like I said earlier, like you're okay with the fluff, but you also call the shots how they are, and like you call it how you see it. So that's always a good thing, especially because I feel like therapy is a
Mhm.
bit of a business nowadays, and some people just nod their heads and take your money. Um, Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll go with the Fonzo family. I think I'll
Okay.
go with either of you just because you guys have really like helpful and caring personalities.
Well, thank you. I'll take it.
And
And
not to be
let me know
gay.
how that makes you feel as well.
Okay. How
um,
does that make you feel?
okay, good, good, good. We'll just do a couple more. Do a couple more
Yeah,
here.
sure.
How about let's just say your personal chef, buddy, somebody who you know makes good food in your life and would not do you wrong.
Bro, ain't nobody I know knows how to
Really?
make good food. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
There's really not like at least from like my friends.
Yeah, we're family.
Oh, Daniel. Daniel.
Oh, okay. Pagan?
Daniel. Yeah,
Pagan? Okay.
100%. Daniel Pagon. And I will say, when we lived together, Daniel used to cook a lot of meals
Hmm.
for the both of us. Like we would do shit like I would buy the groceries, he would cook it, or vice versa.
Yeah.
But he was really, really creative with his this culinary dishes, and I believe he wanted to be a chef at one point. It was part of his dreams, but he didn't end up like following them
Yeah.
or following that dream in particular.
He
But I
didn't end up
think
following his
if
dreams at all.
yeah, he didn't end up following his dreams, and he's a loser. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Daniel. But I think Daniel would be a great personal chef slash home chef.
I like
So
it.
Daniel,
I like it.
yeah.
Okay. Um, let's see here. How about well, this is a good one. How about the first person you'd call after you got arrested?
My brother.
Your brother?
Yeah, my brother, I would call my sister, but her phone's on D&D, so it would go straight to please leave a voicemail,
Yeah.
blah blah blah, and that would be my call gone. Whereas my brother's never on D&D, so
He would
he would
answer.
probably pick up.
Okay.
Yeah, he would pick up.
And
And be
what
like,
would
yo,
he
I fucked up. And honestly, my brother is super like judge after the fact. Well, not even judge, but like he'll give me the talking after the fact,
Yeah,
but he'll
yeah.
figure it out in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll be like, all right, I'm coming to pick you up. And then in
Yeah.
the car, he'll be like, yo, what the hell did you even do?
Yeah.
But it's kind of like fight now, ask questions later type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's good.
yeah, my brother.
Okay. I like that you instantly had an answer for that too. Um,
Yeah. Well, I can't call you because you never pick up. Jesus Christ, man.
yeah, and I also
Guys
probably
are
wouldn't be able
so
to help
busy.
because I'm like 600
You're
miles
also
away or
across,
whatever.
yeah, you're across the country.
um, okay. I like it though. I mean, honestly, probably have a similar answer for that as well. I mean, I'd probably call Bria first and foremost just because like, hey babe, I'm arrested just to let you know. um,
Now you call her after in the car ride home, like, hey, I just want to let you know I just spent the night in jail.
yeah, it
My
was
brother
hard.
came to pick me up.
Yeah.
My butthole hurts.
Okay. All right.
Spent the night in the cell.
How about this is a good one as well. I think I know you're gonna answer though, but based on what you've already said. How about on a deserted island, your partner, you have one other person to be with you, not for fun's sake, but just to survive and maybe get off the island. Just any old
Hmm.
island, not any.
Not any island in particular,
Yeah, not
right?
any island.
I might want to stay.
Whoa,
for on a
whoa,
particular
whoa.
Um, to get off the island.
Yeah, or just to
would I-
survive.
See, the problem is, once again, not many people I know can survive on an island.
Hmm.
Now, I have watched enough Outdoor Boys videos to be able to survive on my own.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Or maybe you're the
but-
brains and you just need somebody to do all the work to bring you stuff, and then you can survive.
Well, I want to say, man, I watched you build a snowman, and you really sucked at that. So I can't think you. It's hard. I don't know. That's a good question because it's like you got to think of like the logistics. Like, what is the second person doing that you're not doing, or what are you guys doing together that you're doing so well that you need them, right?
Yeah.
We're on an island. I need to bring one other person to live.
Yeah, maybe you're building shelter. They're good at that. They can
Somebody,
help you with
they need to
that.
have some outdoorsy.
Maybe they're good at hunting.
experience.
They could fish. Maybe catch some fish for you.
Maybe Luke. Maybe Luke.
Luke?
Maybe it's Luke.
Okay.
Yeah, Luke. Well, Luke's a great fisher, supposedly. Last time I went fishing with him, we caught fuck all. So,
Oh, damn.
that is the
Hey,
case.
that's just how
But
it goes sometimes.
think about this. He's got some, probably he's got some weapons practice in the Air Force. So if an enemy or a combatant had arrived, he might know how to take them
yeah.
down.
You could stand guard.
He could he could stand his guard. If for some reason we found a plane on the island that needed to be repaired, maybe Luke would be able to use some of that Air Force
Okay.
knowledge and splice it back together and get it up and running. The only thing is he does eat a lot. Like he's, we're both big, so maybe the food would have to double
Mm.
up.
Yeah, but
So maybe it would make sense to bring a really petite person
you
who
figure
doesn't
it
eat so
out.
much.
Figure it out.
Yeah. And I mean, worst case, if it gets to it and it becomes a cannibalistic type of thing, then there's plenty of food there. So I'll be full for a while.
Oh, damn. Damn. Okay. I mean, I didn't think about that, but that's
Oh,
honestly a
man.
good
Yeah,
shout.
I mean, listen, listen, you got to cover all bases, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick with Luke.
All right. And now I said a couple more, but let's just do one last bonus round. And I need you to say the first name that comes to your mind for each of these. Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna yell it the second I hear it.
Okay. Okay. Ready? All right. All right.
What is this, bro? Why you gotta edge me?
Okay. All right. Ready? Zombie outbreak. Pick one person.
Bro, stupid ass question.
Come on, first person.
First person. I haven't thought of anybody yet. Zombie outbreak. Give me Luke. Give me
Okay.
Luke again. I just said weapons training. You might
Yep.
know how to take.
You need to
take
hide a body.
down. Hide a body. Hide a body.
Mm-hmm. Come on now.
Joe? Probably Joe.
Okay.
I think Joe might know how to dismember and hide a body.
Jesus.
No, I'm just kidding. Can I get a fucking
someone that you would win
cockroach
a
in his house?
reality show with, like where you have to like know stuff about each other.
You.
Okay. I think
Yeah, we
I
would
hope
cook on a
we
reality
would win
TV
as
show.
well. I'd hope we
Yeah, we would
win.
win.
Someone you could survive prison with.
Survive prison with?
Yeah.
Fuck does that even mean? Like, how do you survive prison?
Hey, mentally, physically, however you want.
Dude, we'll survive prison.
Oh hell yeah! All right,
You're gonna have to fend off the people trying to take my butt though in the shower.
okay. And by fend
That's how
off,
it
do
is,
you
man.
mean?
No, I mean
Okay.
fend off.
Okay,
I mean
cool.
fend off. Keep them away.
And last but not least, let's go with let's go with the who would you want to raise your kids if anything, God forbid, anything ever happened to you?
My sister.
Your sister?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would trust her with my kids.
Perfect. That's good.
She's the goat. She's the goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed you didn't say your mom or dad for anything.
Well, that's cheating. Like, I'm not gonna have them raise my kids. They raise
Yeah.
me.
No,
like,
I know. But maybe not for that, but for any others. You wouldn't call them when you get arrested. You want them to be your chef. You wouldn't want them to be
I mean, I would definitely call them. Like,
eventually.
I excluded them from these activities because,
Okay.
like, I feel like most of them you could just easily say my mom or my dad.
Yeah. I know.
Like, who do I want to survive with? My dad.
Right.
Nah, that's lame. I want somebody who doesn't know what they're doing and we can learn together. Like, Luke.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Nah, I'm just giving you a hard time. But you're right. It would be easy to just say your parents.
Sponsored.
I wish.
I'm a Gatorade athlete.
I wish.
E-athlete.
You know, we used to in Florida when I was on the high school soccer team. We had to do summer conditioning, which was awful, 100-degree weather, and we would just drink like the hose water. And Florida's water is awful. But I remember,
Oh, ew.
I remember just like being in the moment, thinking like, dude, just some ice cold Gatorade, some ice cold water would be so nice right now. And to be fair, I guess we could have brought it, but like by the time we were at the end of it, it would have been melted and just.
You didn't have those big buckets with the little button that you had to push in the bottom to dispose water?
No, dude. It was
I
like
forgot. You went to school in like the 70s. So
yeah. They hadn't invented it yet.
water. They hadn't invented
exactly.
water yet.
Not yet. It's a new thing.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think this is a good spot to wrap things up. I'm gonna send you a pic of the chicken parm,
Okay.
and I'm gonna show it next weekend,
Okay.
like that.
Do it.
Look at the meal we made.
You can also just
remind me.
Just send it to yourself on Discord, and then you can pull it up on the screen.
Yes, I could do that.
Yeah.
It's definitely not gonna be a picture of some Michelin star
That'll look good, I'm sure.
chicken parmigiano reggiano. You do a little bit of
Oh.
Chef Pecorino Romano.
Did you
on
get like
top.
some actual good cheese, or are you using like the?
I got some fresh mozzarella from
Okay.
Stop and Shop. So, and before we head out of here, my brother is literally the goat of cheeses at this point because he works as a manager in the cheese department in like a high end market,
Yeah.
Chico's Market. So I was like, why did I not just go to him? Because he would have literally been able to make me and give me fresh mozzarella that he just made,
Yeah.
as well as some really high quality pecorino or parmesan or whatever I wanted to do to put the
Yeah. Finishing
on the
touches.
top. Yeah, with a nice microplane.
Mhm.
But you know, it is what it is. So
That's okay.
using some grocery store funds, I'm sure it'll still be good.
Yeah.
It's really hard to fuck up breaded chicken. Like
Yeah.
that's
For
always
sure.
gonna be yummy.
Yeah, exactly.
So
As long as it's cooked.
yeah,
That's the only way to cook it up, really.
I mean, yeah, I am a little worried about that, but
No,
I'll have to see what happens.
if it's thin, like it's gonna cook fast. As long as it gets golden brown, like it's gonna be cooked through. It's got to be a thick piece of chicken to
Grow
not.
up.
It's not dirt. Yeah,
Well, there are some thicker pieces to it, so I'll have to just to keep an eye out on them.
You'll
But
be
I think
good.
it'll be good.
You'll be good.
Yeah. We're gonna make a nice little linguine as well, a
my
nice little side
God.
salad, you know, homemade Caesar. I mean, it's gonna be a nice time.
That'll be good. Any dessert?
Yeah. Kelly's making some like protein muffins made of applesauce and some other stuff. So
Okay. No tiramisu.
I'll send up. Oh,
Sorry,
that
I
hurt.
just
It hit me right in
ruined
my
your
heart,
night.
dude. I love tiramisu. Yeah, I would.
No,
I
that'll
would,
be good.
I mean, I've just been eating healthy a lot, and like I'm doing all this working out, so it would be really defeat the purpose of going and eat a bunch of tiramisu.
Hey, you don't gotta eat a lot.
But I got a bike ride tomorrow, so maybe I carb up,
Yeah,
sugar up.
and you don't gotta eat a lot. That's the thing people don't realize. Like you can have good food, just
Nah,
don't
you
eat a
gotta
ton of
lot.
it. Yeah,
You gotta eat a lot.
Oh,
You gotta
okay,
eat a
that's
lot.
true.
If I have a big tiramisu, oh my god! Before we go, have you ever seen that store that lets you take as much cake as you can scoop if you don't drop it?
No.
Yeah, so they give you this giant like spatula spoon thing, and like it's a giant tiramisu or what I think it's always tiramisu, but essentially you could keep as much or you take as much cake as you can scoop with what they give you,
Yeah,
but if you drop it, you get none of it. And people
damn,
could be getting some big scoops.
that's
Cool
crazy.
concept.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a video of it.
All right, sounds good.
So
Enjoy the dinner though. That'll be good.
yeah, I'm gonna enjoy. I'm gonna send you some pictures, and hopefully you can enjoy it through the phone.
Okay, I will. After this, I'm gonna clean my whole house, and I actually just got groceries to make some more meal preps. Gonna do a breakfast bowl. Got some little cinnamon French toast sticks as well. I'm gonna put on the side. It's gonna be nice. Odin,
That sounds good.
and you take these dogs out.
Yummers. Facts. All right. I guess I'll sign us off here since
Sure.
you signed us in, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Still ended up being an hour and 20 minutes. We do apologize for the previous weekend. Hey, buddy.
That's Cleo.
Yeah, hi, Cleo.
Look, she doesn't have her collar on. Cleo, what are you
I
doing?
know, she lost it on. Wait, what if they cloned her and sent you the clone back?
Oh my God, they cloned Tyrone. That's a movie, by the way.
Wow. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. Please do make sure to give some feedback, some questions, some things you want us to ask Mike for next week's episode.
Leave your W's as
I
well.
don't want to waste. Yes, leave your W's. We didn't go over them today, but that's because it was 2 weeks ago, so they're old W's. Give me some new
Stack
W's,
up some
okay?
new ones.
Refresh the W's, stack up some new ones, send them all today. We'll go over them all, but I hope you guys did enjoy. I know Alec and I did definitely enjoy. And yeah, man, I'm excited to talk with Mike, and I'm excited for some more future pods.
Likewise, I am as well.
All right. Sounds good, guys. We'll see you all in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, tap on your screen, and we're out. Peace.
Wait. Before you end it,
Before I end it.
do you see that on YouTube now when you say to subscribe, the thing lights up? Like it knows when
No.
somebody says subscribe in a video and it'll light up the
Subscribe.
right now. So if you say subscribe, it'll light up. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
And I think it'll do it every time. So subscribe and it'll keep lighting up.
Subscribe. Perfect. All right. We love you guys.
Yep.
Till the
Yes.
next video, we're
Bye.
out. Peace.